better for Friday afternoon baseball than Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan will see a Major League debut on the mound in this one.
Anytime you're making your Major League debut, particularly starting a game, I'm sure there's some anxious moments going on. One of the keys for every young pitcher is to not try to be better than you were in the minor leagues. Go out, the mound is still 60 feet 6 inches away. The big key, make sure you continue to pound the strike zone.
Major League Baseball on the show is next. Alec Mills, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Now here's the pitch. Jazz Chisholm is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Opposite field to left. Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
So here is the aforementioned outfielder as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll start this one at 274. 5 homers and 32 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes in with an average of 265. 11 home runs and the RBI count at 35. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Miami down in order, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Zach Thompson will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
So stepping in is Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple.
And these fans could not have asked for a better way to start their day. A leadoff triple in the home half, and they're off and running.
That'll bring up Jason Hayward. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Duffy, the runner at third with no outs.
That's a
2-1. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Lay off there for ball 4. Now to put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Has a look, now the pitch. Hey!
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1-0 the count. And they're runners at the corners now. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Runners are at first and third, one away. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the bleachers and gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Thompson looks to be having a tough time of it avoiding bats as he works his way through the first inning. And if this keeps up, his first start might be a short one.
Yeah, Matt, you hate to see this with the young pitcher right now. You know that his heart's racing, and one of the tough things to do, you want to go out and try to get that first
swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Number 11 for him on the season. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And that brings up Javi Baez as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Here's the pitch. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting jock Peterson. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 11 home runs and 33 driven in. Now the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1. 2-1 strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He loses him on ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Next, here is Wilson Contreras. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Stepping in now, Alec Mills. A ball and no strikes. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. Marte is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. The Cubs lead this one 4-0. And now, Adam Duvall. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
0-1, here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Here comes the 1-2. Popped up. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box now, Bryant Anderson. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll check in here at 277. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Duvall on at first, nobody out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's another 0-2. Ball one, well below the zone. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping in next, Jesus Sanchez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And it's quickly 0-2. Runners on first with one down. This is lifted out to left. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
And now here is Miguel Rojas. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, ball one. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. He's going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. Contreras corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Marlins lead 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now to the plate, Matt Duffy will get us going here in the bottom half of the second. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duvall has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Bryant Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he lifts it in the air to right field. Duvall is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Bryant.
Now to the plate, here is Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 here in the early going. set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled to the right side. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Cubs are down in order. They lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Sandy Leon, and they could use a spark from him here. First pitch on the way.
Ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
At the plate now, Zach Thompson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Next up is Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for Miami. They trail here 4-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Cubs,
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 0-1 pitch.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate here is Javier Baez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're in front 4-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. And the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1. A ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Struck out in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Baez fields it cleanly. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now, Jesus Sanchez. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Another one sent foul. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. They're down 4-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Jock Peterson now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's high.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now the pitch. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Again, another foul ball. And the payoff pitch. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He singled in his first AB. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Peterson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. The pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Into the box, Alec Mills, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Anderson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Matt.
Next to stand in is Matt Duffy. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. Sanchez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
At the plate now is Jason Hayward. Flew out last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit to first. He's right there. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Love at first listen, love at first sight. West Coast precision.
Now the first pitch. Miguel Rojas will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. So now to the plate, Sandy Leon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 0-1.
One ball. 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls.
We just saw a
2 strikes.
fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Joe Panic gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Joe Panic.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Bouncer up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So we go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs are on top, 4-0. Ross Detweiler, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 54, Ross Detweiler.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chris Bryant. From the stretch.
Hey.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Now here's the first offering. Ian Happ comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Happ hits a little over the 270 mark. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So here is Anthony Rizzo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch.
Hey.
Four runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 4-0.
Leading off for the Marlins, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
First offering. Jazz Chisholm is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's good.
This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Next to hit, Starling Marte. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Hayward, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Now into the box, Adam Duvall. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Here's the first pitch. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now at the plate, Javier Bryant. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First delivery to him. Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So 1 gone now as you take a look there at the standings in the National League East. And you see where the Marlins find themselves entering play today. Stepping up is Jock Peterson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Last time through was a base hit. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
There's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. Back up the middle. He's got it. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Seventh inning coming up. Cubs lead it 4-0. Ready now for the Marlins, Bryant Anderson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now back, left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Now to bat, Jesus Sanchez. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Stepping in once again is Miguel Rojas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Popped up, and Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 4 and the Marlins nothing. And now the Cubs pitcher, Alec Mills. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Matt Duffy.
Now it'll be Matt Duffy. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Here's a pop-up now, and no one will get this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is foul right side. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up, and this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Chisholm backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Popped up. Detweiler into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded to first. Scooped up. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 4-0. And now in the box, Sandy Leon. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Leon is retired, and there's 1 away. Now these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Garrett Cooper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
Now here's the first offering. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And that'll get down for a base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jazz Chisholm. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First offering on its way. Here's his strike with the breaking ball.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail here 4-0. Anthony Bender is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 80, Anthony Bender.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. And a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Happ with a 2-1 count now. 3-1. Anthony Rizzo will be next. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The wind up and the 0-2 pitch.
Inside ball.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Just hung in there on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're in front 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now at the plate is Jesus Aguilar, and his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Yep, that ball went out.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
The bat, the right fielder, Adam Duvall.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Adam Duvall. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And that one yanked just foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Bryant gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 18, Bryant.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alec Mills earns win number 7 on the season. Zach Thompson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
For the Marlins, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the show, here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL East, Alec Mills got the win in the game and pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs, as the Cubs downed Miami 4-0. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. The St. Louis Cardinals combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-3. Taijuan Walker picked up win number 8 this year, leading the Mets past the Nationals 4-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The San Francisco Giants held their opponent to just 2 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 3-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 7-1. Corey Seager drove in 3, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 3-0. He is among the NL leaders in triples. Adrian Hauser got the win number 7 thus far as Milwaukee downed the Rockies 5-1. Eugenio Suarez had 3 hits and drove in 3, leading the Reds to victory over the Padres 3-1. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. The Yankees combined for 4 total home runs as they dismantled the A's 11-2. Cedric Mullins had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish as the Orioles downed the Blue Jays 4-3. The Red Sox combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 2-1. The Astros grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-1. The Tigers sent 3 balls into the seats as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 9-4. Ty France collected a total of 4 driven in as the M's took down the Rays 5-2. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. The Twins totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-1. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.